A brand new breathing technique has just been discovered in the world of Demon Slayer. Today, I'm going to teach you the alcohol breathing style. So obviously this episode's about Demon Slayer, and I'm going to make cocktails for Tanjiro, Nezuko, Muichiro, and Mitsuri. Because the new movie just came out, which isn't really a new movie, but it's like a continuation of the new season with, I think, just one part of the new season, the Hashira training arc. I didn't go see it. I know there's technically a new little piece out, but I'll wait till the season drops. But regardless, we're gonna make some drinks to celebrate it. All right, now I know what a lot of you are thinking. Tanjiro isn't old enough to drink. Yes, I know, but Tanjiro is also not real. So what you're gonna wanna do is grab your bottle of Dewar's blended Scotch whiskey that is Japanese smooth. Now, honestly, any whiskey is gonna work in this cocktail, but you know, given that it's an anime, I thought why not go for the Japanese edition of Dewar's. Next, we'll grab some fresh mint, a little bit of homemade green tea syrup. The reason it's homemade is because I added a little bit of food dye. All you're gonna wanna do is make simple syrup as you normally would on the stove, add a couple green tea bags and green food dye, as well as your sugar. And there you have it, green tea syrup. We'll grab our mixing glass that we're gonna put everything into, and a glass full of crushed ice. So this is gonna be really simple. So let's grab 2 ounces of our Japanese smooth Scotch whiskey blend. We're gonna go for half an ounce of green tea syrup. I like my drinks a little bit sweeter, so that's the way I like to go. Obviously you could use less if that's your thing. Now we're gonna toss in just a little bit of slapped mint. That's gonna release the oils without actually muddling it or doing all that unnecessary work. Let's grab a large cube and crack it up. We're gonna add our table ice too while we're at it. And now we give that a stir. It's a really simple cocktail because Tanjiro honestly is a rather simple guy. He's badass, he's strong, and I think that's just really everything this cocktail embodies. Now we pour over crushed ice. We're gonna grab our mint again because we want this to be ultra refreshing. Slap it, stick it right in the glass, and there you have it, the Tanjiro cocktail. Now essentially what it is just a mint julep with a little bit more of a Japanese style to it with the green tea and the Japanese smooth Scotch blended whiskey. But let's try it because talking about it's not gonna convince you of anything. Oh, it's so refreshing. I think it's weird. I have never craved an oaky green tea cocktail, but once you try this, that's all you really want. It's the perfect balance. I think because the green tea is a more herbal flavor, you don't really, because I think I was worried about it being too sweet with these ingredients. And you don't really get that because that herbal sweetness isn't the same as like a sickly sweet vanilla syrup would be. So I think it just pairs so well with the oak. It's a really simple cocktail, it's a really strong cocktail, and it's really badass. This is my favorite Demon Slayer cocktail of the day. I don't even have to make the others to tell you that, but here we go, Tanjiro is in the books. Again, we're making a cocktail for a character that isn't quite the legal age to drink, but nonetheless, she is a total badass, again, just like Tanjiro. And in her demon form, she is definitely, I mean, I guess not older, but I mean, she's a demon, so I don't think she cares about the drinking laws. That being said, we're gonna need coconut rum, a little bit of sour cherry schnapps, some Lychee Beverage Infusion, and you know I needed some rum 151, and just a little bit of citrus to bring it all together. We all know how weak Malibu is, but it's extremely delicious in my humble opinion, so we're gonna do 2 full ounces. Oh, son of... I just don't want to spill, just for one day. Now we'll do just a ½ ounce of sour cherry for the color. I mean for the taste too, but we wanted pink, so that's how we got here. I think sour cherry is a little bit fitting for a demon as well. A full ounce of the Lychee Beverage Infusion. That always smells so good. Also, so many people tell me it's lychee, lychee, lochee. How do you truly say lychee? Lychee. I've been corrected so many times, it's crazy. Now we're gonna slice up our citrus, and we're doing both halves because this is on the sweeter side and it's on the boozier side. So we wanna really juice this thing up. Let's see, are we still playing this game? So close. Yay. I'm a quitter. Continuing with that mess that we've been making every day. Oh, this one's gonna be juicy. And now, while we have our juicer here, we're going to reverse press this one and save this for later. I guess we'll just leave it right here. Now it's time for a little bit of hand flavored ice. And we shake. Now I think one of the cool parts of Nezuko's design is that she has a a lot of vines that grow on her skin. It looks wild. So what we're gonna do to replicate that is fill this glass with ice about halfway, and then we're going to add in a couple mint sprigs. I'm just gonna add that right to the front of the glass, kind of like that, and maybe one more on the back side. Fill it with a little bit more ice, and I think that looks just so cool for Nezuko. Now we pour, and there you have it, the Nezuko. Now this is a really fun, pink, pretty drink, but again, it never matters unless it tastes good. Wow, that's good. What we have here is a coconut lychee lemonade, and it's so bomb. You get just a little hint of the cherry in here, but it was more for color. If anything, the mint makes it just a little bit more refreshing. Super delicious, super fun. I don't even want to do this next part of the drink, but we absolutely have to light it on fire because of her blood demon art. So let's put our already hollowed out lemon on top, grab our 151, and we're just gonna pour the lemon full of that. Now we grab our blowtorch and we light it up. Now the only thing left to do here is sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon. And there you have it. Nezuko's blood demon art is here. It's delicious, it's fun. That is a good cocktail. Let's keep it moving. It's time for Muichiro. Muichiro. You guys will correct me, I know it. I just had the realization. None of these characters are 21, and I don't even know, I think Mitsuri might be 19, but Muichiro is not 21. I don't even think he's 18. Nobody can legally drink my drinks, but regardless, we are going to make another cocktail for Muichiro. And this one's really simple because he's a simple guy. He's really powerful, he's really strong, but he doesn't say a lot. He's a man of few words. So all you're gonna grab is your citrus vodka, your Baja Blast Mountain Dew, and your black cherry syrup. Now, the cool thing about Muichiro is his hair and his whole vibe is kind of like a tealish color, and then he's also rather dark, so I think the black cherry fits in there. And we're actually gonna do a full ounce, believe it or not. All right, next we're gonna do 3 ounces of citrus vodka. Again, in my opinion, he is the strongest Hashira, so he needs a strong drink. And there we are, half a glass of booze and syrup, just to top it off with Mountain Dew. Also, the key for layering here is going to be sugar-free Mountain Dew. Also, with that amount of black cherry, you're just gonna wanna do sugar-free. And there you have it, Muichiro. A really simple drink, like I said, for a simple man. Let's give it a little stir and try it. I think my favorite moment from this new season, damn, this black cherry syrup really got in the ice, it's crazy. I think my favorite moment from the new season was just any scene that had Muichiro in it. Like, I was so scared he was gonna die. I know he obviously is the only Hashira who's soloed an upper rank demon at this point, but I just didn't think he was gonna pull through. I knew he would kill the one, and then I thought, I don't know, he'd sacrifice himself or something. You know how dramatic animes are, but thankfully he lived, and now we have a great cocktail for him. Okay, a little bit more interesting than I thought. I think the citrus with the Baja Blast just gives this like a way more prominent coconut flavor, oddly enough. Citrus vodka can be weird like that. You mix it almost like a German chocolate cake shot, where there's hazelnut and citrus and it ends up tasting like chocolate despite no chocolate being in there. This one really brings out the coconut that's in Baja Blast, and I'm not getting hardly any of the black cherry syrup. I'm gonna give it another stir, but yeah, that's a weird one. It's really good. It's just not what I expected. It's really just a citrusy coconut fizzy drink. I almost wanna add more black cherry, but we don't need it. Let's keep it rolling. We are on to the 4th and final drink, all for my favorite character, the Love Hashira. We are making a drink for Mitsuri. Here's what you're gonna need. A little bit of melon liqueur. If you wanted to be a little bit more authentic and just stereotypical, grab Midori, but come on, it's garbage. Next, you'll grab vanilla rum, because she's sweet. A little bit of Mountain Dew Spark, just for that, you know. I just think, you know, sparky, sweet, all that kind of just describes Mitsuri perfectly. And a little bit of sour mix, because it's actually sweeter than it is sour. Let's begin with 2 ounces of our Cruzan vanilla rum. My favorite vanilla rum. It is very sweet, but like I said, we don't care. That's what we want. Then we'll do an ounce of melon liqueur. Has anyone ever noticed I say liqueur in my short form videos, and then in my real videos, these YouTube ones, I say liqueur. That is because I'm not trying to piss anyone off in these YouTube videos, but on TikTok and all that stuff, if you say liqueur, these people, they're mean to me. They bully me. And let's do 2 ounces of sour mix. That's the perfect green. That's what we were looking for. It's time to ice this bad boy. Let's give it a good shake. All right, let's pour out our green mix over ice. Look how vibrant and pretty that is. And you guys know me, I'm always using sugar-free sodas, sugar-free energy drinks, sugar-free, sugar-free, sugar-free. There's a lot of people that talk about how bad aspartame is for you. So let's say I had 19 cans of Mountain Dew every day for 20 years. That test they did on that rat where it had some form of cancer, that's when you might yield the same results. So if you drink 19 of these a day, you should be worried. If not, grow up and enjoy that sugar-free deliciousness. Let's pour about 4 to 5 ounces on top, very slowly. And as you can see, we have achieved that faint pink hue on top. And it's beautiful, just like Mitsuri. With this one, again, we got another nice layer here, but I have to destroy it. Let's give that a nice little mix. And a lot of people don't know, so I guess I probably should have said before I poured it, but the spark flavor of Mountain Dew is a raspberry citrus, and I think they messed up. As much as I love Spark, it's one of my favorite Mountain Dews. The problem is that Voltage is blue raspberry citrus, and now you have just raspberry citrus. This one's supposed to be more like a lemonade, and it is different, but I think marketing-wise, Mountain Dew makes crazy mistakes all the time, so that is one of them. And there's a rumor that this is going away, so if you want to make this drink, make it now. Hurry, run. Anyway. That one's delicious. This one, I'm getting raspberry creamsicle vibes. I'm not getting a lot of the melon in here, just like a hint. I just think this one's really fun. This one's really sweet. This one's really fitting for Mitsuri's personality, so that's another reason to love this one. The only thing I wish is that I could get like a perfect layer of pink and not destroy it when I had to mix it. But that is a good drink. This is gonna be a tough one ranking these. I already said it from the beginning that Tanjiro was gonna come in first, and Tanjiro has kept his top spot. It's a super simple drink, it's strong, it's so fitting for his character. I think it's peak creativity on my end, despite it being so simple. That's just what I love about it. Next up is Nezuko. It's just that tart lychee lemonade, so bomb, so delicious, so easy to drink. I could see this being on a cocktail menu anywhere. If there was ever a Demon Slayer bar, I would hope that they would consult me because this would need to be there. Just delicious. I didn't even rank Tanjiro, but Tanjiro's a 5 out of 5 stars. He's a 5-star man. This, 4.5 stars. Mitsuri is next. We're gonna keep it in line here. Again, it was super sweet. I think that would be my only bad takeaway. But drinking like a raspberry carbonated creamsicle is delicious. So we'll give her 4 stars. We're slowly going down, and as cool as Muichiro was, it was supposed to be simple. Even though Tanjiro was also simple, his just was it was a tall ask to have a black and teal cocktail. So while keeping it simple, there wasn't a lot of flavor there. I mean, honestly, I'm proud of the work, but it just wasn't a flavorful cocktail. I could have done more with that teal color. Regardless, it's a 3-star drink, just average. You know what? I want to give him my lowest score. I need to grow up. He's a 2.5-star drink. I'm sorry, Muichiro. I didn't do you well. All right, guys, so there you have it. Those are 4 Demon Slayer drinks. I loved these 3. And, you know, there's the other one. So there you have it. If you want to see the rest of the Hashiras, or you want to see Inosuke, maybe even Zenitsu, the Demon King, let me know in the comments. I love Demon Slayer. I got the hoodie. I will make drinks for everyone in this series, I promise. But you guys gotta let me know. Until next time, I'm out.